So Nairobi is freezing, so we decided to come to the Kenyan coast for a few days to warm up a little.
It's beautiful here.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Mitta Creek. So behind me is actually a couple of dining room place settings. I'm hoping we're gonna be able to eat a meal there because it looks like it's a fantastic place. And then we come over to the pool. The lounge beds are covered right now, but mainly because typical coastal weather at this time, it's raining on, off, so it was raining right before we showed up. So you'll see it better tomorrow. And then, if you look behind me, am I pointing at that right?
Right there.
Okay, so that's actually where we're staying. I will show you that. So you have a beautiful view over into the creek, which is amazing. Let's go this way. To be honest, we are just exploring ourselves too, so haven't seen that much yet. And then it looks like the kitchen is over there. And then beautiful bar area. It smells so good right now because they're actually making a loaf of fresh bread.
They also have an outside gym, and on the coast, it's like the perfect thing. There's like TRX, so you can do things like that, and then they have a bike, so you can burn a few calories, and then they have a punching bag, and they also have a bench press. That's all you need.
And then we would come here. It's kind of situated at the back compared to the beach. You have the main reception. Oh look, there's even hammocks. Welcome to our room. And you know what? On this property, there's actually only 6 rooms, which is something we both love because it's just a little bit less busy, quieter, more intimate. It's great. Now let's go check out our room. So one thing that is different about this room is there is no AC because it is open. I'll show you the front in just a minute. But you do have mosquito nets. You have another one over there too, which you'll see in a minute. This is our bed. We just had to open the curtain so you can see how beautiful the towel setup was. And then back here, 2 fans too, ceiling fan and normal fan. Bathroom, everything you need in a bathroom. Now my favorite part is over here. This is our balcony slash awning slash whatever you want to call it. But something to help reduce bugs as well is there's another mosquito net here, so in the evening you can pull that across to help reduce the amount that comes in. So it's completely open. You're looking over the creek. It's beautiful.
Okay, so now that you guys saw our room and a little bit of the resort, we're gonna go for a little special sundowner spot. It looks beautiful, and I just love how intimate this place is. There's nobody around. And even if it would be full, there would only be 20 people apparently, so.
Big resorts, don't get me wrong, have their time and place, but I am all for the smaller resorts.
Big thumbs up.
Yep.
Oh, all I got is your hand in my hand. Baby, I could die a happy man.
And tonight we're up at the treehouse for sunsets.
Cheers.
We got fancy looking drinks.
Of course.
Where are we?
Watermelon, passion fruit. They're really good, and the spot is very nice as well. The sun is going down a little bit behind the trees there, but we have Mitta Creek. The pink is starting to come out in the clouds in front of me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn this way and watch the clouds instead, to be honest.
It's a nice little spot. I like it.
Yeah.
nice little sundowner. Now,
Yeah, it's super cute with all the lights.
yeah, it is. Now we're very hungry. At least I am. Are
I'm
you?
starving.
Yeah. So, this is the most important part of the video: is the food
Show
good?
them the lights, how pretty
We'll see.
they are.
Okay, I'm gonna show them the light,
Thank
Tracy.
you.
Lights, pretty, right?
Super
Very
pretty.
nice. So we have the pool behind us, the ocean in front of us. Well, Meadow Creek, kind of the ocean.
Tide's out, so it's mainly sand right now.
It's a long beach, but it's very nice. The temperature is like perfect.
I threw on a sweater,
Yeah.
but mainly I had like a crop top on too.
But
so,
for
like,
the evening, like it's really nice.
It's
Plus,
amazing.
so we just ordered a bunch of good looking stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy because I'm getting chapatis tonight.
I know.
And this body runs on chapatis.
I think for lunch, I know what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, there's a lot of good looking food.
There is.
So, high expectations, we shall see. That was a nice little supper. I
Was.
truly appreciated my chapatis, but the portions were so big.
Oh
We
my
didn't even
goodness.
eat dessert.
I could not finish my plate like at all.
Yeah.
Anyways, this bed, shout out to this mattress.
Yeah.
It's actually super comfy, even though it looks like it's just a standard like
Yeah.
mattress.
And can we also appreciate this little ambiance
Little
light?
mood lighting.
Yeah, wow. Oh, red.
we're gonna get
Ooh. Anyway, so we're gonna go to bed. The wind is coming into the room, like it's a very nice temperature to
Yeah.
sleep. And yeah, we have a few things planned tomorrow, so we gotta get some rest.
I'm tired.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
The sun's gonna rise, but always on the wrong time around. Stop by the road, no one is awake by the sound.
Good morning. I slept really well, Tracy.
Me too, actually.
It was very nice. It rained a little bit overnight, but now it's nice. We also had an amazing sunrise this morning, and good thing I filmed it because Tracy slept right through it.
I remember opening my eyes and like, oh, those are really cool colors. And then I shouldn't have said it because then David pops up out of bed. I had to go film it.
Yeah, so I woke up at 6:30 and Tracy 8.
So passion fruit juice? Why can't I talk?
Passion fruit juice gets a special mention because it was
Oh my
sour and
goodness.
delicious.
No, but it's one of those juices, like it's definitely fresh juice and it was so good this morning.
Breakfast overall was really good. And now obviously we have a few things planned for the day. So we're gonna go do a little activity
We're
in
just
a few
trying to-
minutes.
Organized because we
We have a few things
apparently
to
are
do.
not organized this weekend.
We're never organized, let's face it. So you might have noticed our super cool shoes that we've been wearing for a few days because this video has been sponsored by our friends at Eliter.
So one of the reasons why we love these and that they're perfect for us is these ones are called the Extreme. So you go from walking anywhere into the sand, into the water, and what they do is they drain it out really fast, they dry really fast, they're versatile, they're fantastic, and we're even gonna go paddleboarding with them.
These shoes are perfect for all kind of activities like hiking, but also water sports. Right now, these are giving me the perfect amount of grip to stay stable on my paddleboard. So if you'd like some of the most versatile shoes out there at a very affordable price, check out the first link down below. And even though this is sponsored, we're gonna keep wearing those for a while. I fell.
It was bound to happen. It was so slow motion. Oh, that was hilarious. I'm kind of jealous. I don't want to fall, but I'm definitely getting in at some point. It's hot. Yeah. Well, that was pretty fun. And if you didn't notice, you can do this at the Meadow Creek. I have to say, this is the clearest we have seen the water in Watamu. Honestly, probably since like our first trip down here. It is crystal clear and beautiful right now. Now let's see what's for lunch.
So this morning after breakfast, I actually saw somebody showing up with a big fish on their shoulder. And then after that, when we went paddle boarding, they were on the beach kind of prepping the fish before cooking it. When we came back, it was on the barbecue getting cooked. And now, I mean, look at this. That is a big fish for only 2 people, but I'm sure it's gonna be good.
Like this fish has, I'm assuming nothing on it. Maybe some garlic or something. But honestly, when you take a bite, it is fantastic. Like, the fish is all it's need. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need sauce, doesn't taste fishy. Amazing.
Tracy, good effort. We ate about like half of that entire fish, but that is definitely a meal for 4, maybe 5. Well, that was delicious, but a lot of food. And we have a reservation in about 2 hours and 50 minutes in a new restaurant in Watamu that we have never been before. So hopefully we'll be hungry by then. Do you think we're gonna be hungry by then?
Not really. I feel like it's gonna be a biting type.
I can always eat. So all showered up, and special mention for the shower, pressure, good pressure and hot water. It's not rare on the coast, but it's also not common, so I always appreciate it. Now, the manager told us like, do you want to go see the flamingos? And we're like, flamingos? So sure. I think we're going on some sort of boat ride. I don't even know. So we'll discover it together. Bye, Tracy, where are you going?
I forgot my necklace.
Oh, forgot her necklace.
Our ride is here. Shallow enough that you can actually walk here.
So we don't want to get too close, but the flamingos are just in front of us. There's probably like almost 100, maybe 70, something like that. Now that I'm much closer, I concur about 100 flamingos and 2 boats. Like the mixture of wet sand and algae is really mushy and weird. It's like walking in cookie dough. So we just arrived on the other side of Meadow Creek, and tonight we're going to a new restaurant we have never been before, Crab Shack. So it's another kind of sunset bar restaurant, just like Lish House, but yeah, just a new spot.
I got roses in my eyes. She's got a heart full of sunshine.
So far, big win with us. Yeah, you're like walking through the mangroves just to get there. Because when the tide's up, I'm assuming all the water's in here too, because it still looks pretty wet. This is beautiful.
Every diamond's trying to shine like you. Your shape's so perfect. Yeah, you got me like.
Obviously, with the size of our lunch, we're not very hungry, but we're here to try the food. So we are gonna order what? 3 appetizer and share 1 main, just to see. But for now,
that sounds like a lot of food.
Yeah. For now, we have overall a nice view. Kinda weird position table, but still sun went down already, it was
The
a little
clouds.
cloudy.
It was beautiful, and then like last minute all the clouds rolled.
But whatever, we're here to test
Whatever.
the food.
It's hard to complain. Everything is going my way. No clouds, no rain. Everything is going my way.
So Tracy got some veggie samosa and I got some crab samosas because we're at the crab shack, so we get to eat crab.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Very good.
For main we have, well, this is like an appetizer, it's even in a snack. It's fried prawns with some sort of sauce, which is
They're okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
Fries,
The fries were good.
fries are good. And then we have a chicken, like literally a full chicken, and that was only $10. 1,000 Canadian shillings. That's a good deal for a full chicken. That's good chicken.
Yeah.
It's like on charcoal kind of thing. It's really, really good.
I'll get some more.
Every diamond's trying to shine like you.
So these are the washrooms. They're really far from where we were seated, but those are the only washrooms. It's the same thing at Les Charles. But overall, I would say Crab Shack it's okay. The food is kind of good. The shrimps weren't that great.
Samosas and the chicken was good.
Yeah, the fries were a bit soggy. Service, not very good. Like we've waited almost like an hour to get our food and it took forever and I had to run after people to get my bill at the end. But still like not
It's
a
still-
bad spot.
Yeah.
But I would go to Lish House. Just saying. And now, to go back to Lish House where we're gonna catch our boat, guess how we're going back? You guys know it.
Catching a tuk-tuk ride with Robert.
Everything's going my way.
This place is Lish House. This is where our boat is waiting for us and trust me, this is better.
You got me going up. I'm not ever going down. You
And
got
where
me
there's a
going
huge tide, it's so shallow right now. We gotta walk a little in.
After a walk through the mangrove, a tuk-tuk ride and a boat ride, we made it back.
And lots of crabbies on our feet.
Yeah, to the Meadow Creek. Overall, a great day. It was so good to just be under the warm sun.
And for once we came, we didn't have big plans. We just chilled and loved each other.
It was amazing.
No, it was really good.
We still have some cool stuff planned for tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Because our flight is just at like, what, 6 something p.m.?
6:55, yeah.
6:55, so 7 p.m. So
Couple things.
a full day again. I looked at the weather. It's supposed to be nice again.
Perfect.
Okay, good night. Good morning, another beautiful day on the Kenyan coast. Much better than being in Nairobi. And now I'm starving. Let's go eat some breakfast.
It's so beautiful out. And the thing is, it's like Nairobi right now. I'd be happy if it was just like a little bit of sun during the day, but there hasn't been. Maybe one day a week. But here it's warm, the sun is shining. I don't want to go back.
If you look behind me, it looks pretty nice. But if you look this way, it's actually gonna rain any minute now. The good news is we have a massage planned, so that's gonna be inside. And then if I look at the weather app after the massage, should be sun again.
Beautiful.
Fingers crossed though, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. It's not super reliable.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
Well, that was pretty relaxing. Tracy, thoughts?
Oh my goodness, it was an amazing massage.
Yeah.
She was fantastic.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
funny because like she's really tiny, so like she's using her full body to
Yeah.
like massage you. It was really good. I really
And it's
enjoyed
hard
it.
for you to say that you have a good massage,
Yeah.
so I'm really impressed.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of good massages in my life. I'm very picky, and that was really good. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm just waiting for lunch.
Reading my book. Got into my good book.
Yeah, not me. I don't even know how to read. Hi. 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 For last appetizer at the Meadow Creek, we're having some fish cake, which are like they're massive. They're really, really big, and some feta samosa because Tracy saw them on night 1 on the menu, and we needed to try them.
Spoiler alert.
That's delicious.
Fan freaking tastic. Salty, but really, really good. Oh my god.
Now that we're all packed up, let's go for gelato. Okay, so now we are across on the other side of Meadow Creek, and before going for gelato, here's a few thoughts about the Meadow Creek Hotel. I would say my favorite thing about it is that it's small and very private.
You
and
stole my favorite thing.
well, sorry. So our favorite thing is that, you know, sometimes when you go to bigger resort like Hemingway's, for example, it's very nice and everything, but it feels
More resort-like.
yeah, it feels like a
Yeah.
massive resort because it is. So this place can only have maximum of like 20 people or something like that.
There's 6 rooms total.
Exactly. So we did visit like the other rooms. They all look very nice, but for sure the one we had is the best one. So if you can get
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one, definitely do.
Yeah.
And food-wise, crab cake, not crab cake, fish cake. You gotta try the fish cake because they were like probably some of the best fish cake we ever had.
They had passion juice. All of the juices were really good.
Yeah. Okay. But now, Robert and his tuk-tuk to the ice cream shop. Bye.
So we're here to Michime, and it has the best gelato in Macau, on the coast.
Tracy's been waiting for this moment
All weekend?
since we arrived. I got chocolate and almond, and Tracy got.
Hazelnut and almond. Every time. Hazelnut and chocolate, sorry.
This place is the perfect place to stop on our way to the airport because it's kind of like midway between where all the main hotels are and the
it's
airport.
the road you need to turn down for the airport, so just an excuse.
So it is time to go back to freezing Nairobi. We're heading to the airport. I'll see you guys.
In the next one.